Hello, greetings from my first project on the YouTube channel. So we're going to be doing F1 Challenge and alternate histories. I should be doing some things in between the races to spice it up a bit. It will start pretty normal, so yeah, and for 1984 this season we're going to start, we'll be jumping back and forth to different years and stuff, but we'll take it from here. So I'm doing this race as nelsonpiquet. Some will do on the no player mode and watch the races, some will do as different drivers, so we'll mix it up. But yes, so it looks here, this is Rio de Janeiro for round 1 in 1984, and it looks like McLaren have brought out a massively quick car. Lauda and Prost on the front row. Lauda's been working on his qualifying ability as well, and so he's beating his young teammate. We've got the Ferraris up there as well, DeAngelis' Lotus, and Piquet, who probably should have been on pole yesterday. That Brabham, especially that BMW engine, so quick down the long back straight, but he ran wide and then he got balked by, I believe, one of the Rams at the towards the end of his lap. So 6th was the best that the reigning world champion could do, but I think he'll still have a good chance to be in the mix today, so we'll sort of see about that. So yeah, here we go. The Tyrrell's disappointing, really. We know that in the real life season they had a bit of pace, but not really the performance they were looking for. Nigel Mansell some way off his teammate as well. So Ligier de Cesaris in 20th. Been nattering a bit, so I haven't really had a chance to fully go through the grid with you. I do mute it because I can't stand the announcer. It's very robotic, so the sound will be on once the race gets started. Yeah, so Gerhard Berger ATS on his debut, and you can see the game only goes up to 24 runners, even though we've got 32 in this race. So here we are on the grid. We're racing as nelsonpiquet, and he's got those two McLarens, the Ferraris and DeAngelis' Lotus in there, and Piquet is slow away indeed, so much they had to put yellow flag out, and I think it's just the lights caught him out there, and Piquet is down at 12th. He'll try to get back in on his teammate. He's 10-1, that's not going to happen, and Piquet, well, he's going to be settling down for a long race now. He'll just have to aim to get back into those points, but there's a long way to go. And yeah, there we go, Piquet still in 12. And there we go, past Fabi he goes, and now he's going to attack his new countryman Ayrton Senna, making his debut in this Grand Prix. Impressive 10th in qualifying, and Senna actually goes off the road to keep ahead of Piquet there, and Nelson is going to have to run away. Oh wow, that was a very swift move. He just had to make that move to Piquet. If he wants any chance of having some decent points from this Grand Prix, he needs to go for it. And now look at the pace of that BMW engine on this straight. Piquet really going for it, and he's up to 7th already, and turning to the next turn, and there we go, Piquet is back in 7th place. This should now put him in a position to challenge for points. As long as he can keep making up the ground, he should be in a position to challenge for points. Keep an eye on that Williams of Keke Rosberg behind him, the 1982 world champion, and then Piquet of course won the title the year after him, and be interesting to see what happens this year, as that Brabham's still got the pace when the McLarens do it. We thought in qualifying the McLarens had pace, but look at this traffic jam up ahead. The McLarens cannot get away, and this could be anybody's race now, even at Piquet's. He's in 7th, he's realistically probably aiming for the points or maybe a podium, but look at that, he's got the pace to have a look at Nigel Mansell down into turn 1, and doesn't quite do it, thinks better of it. But this could be an opportunity for Piquet. You think how much pace he had down the long back straight, and he's got 2 laps left. He could easily get the Lotuses and Ferraris and get up to 3rd. So we'll see. Those McLarens don't look to have the pace ahead in qualifying. They are struggling. They are holding the field up. So that might keep an opportunity for a big result open for Piquet here. And there we go. Now Piquet, he's run wide, almost like he didn't qualify, except he doesn't put a wheel on the grass this time. So Piquet is still able to go for it. And now, looking back, I don't think he needs to look back. I think he needs to look forward. He's got Mansell there, the opportunity to take Mansell, and now the opportunity to pass Alboreto. and he does both of them before the end of the straight. Although Alboreto will come back through because Piquet being a little bit conservative there into the turn, just being careful. He doesn't want to throw it off the road. He'd rather get a few points to start his championship defence than none at all. Now we're all banging on. Look at this! That's Arnoux off, and Piquet's going to have a look around him, and Arnoux blocks him, but now Piquet will go through on the other side and take that fifth position, and it's all breaking loose at the front, isn't it? The McLarens are still 1-2, but how long is that going to last for? They're struggling more and more to keep that pace, and DeAngelis and Alboreto and now Piquet as well really applying the pressure. You can see by how quickly that top six went, how close the entire field is. If the whole season's like this, this is going to be a real fun one to kick off this channel. Real fun one. Still, the McLarens are struggling. They are trying to keep things. Oh, there we go. Piquet has found an opportunity as Alboreto runs a bit wide, and he is up into 4th place now, and one more place to go to take the podium. But this is looking like it could be a win if the McLarens are struggling that much. Piquet, this is his moment. This is his moment. This is the straight, and look at that. Lauda runs wide, gets passed by DeAngelis, and runs wide, and Piquet takes full advantage of that. Now he's going for DeAngelis, and now it's going to be the move from alainprost for the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix, and a home win for Nelson Piquet. It's looking good. He's going to have to be a bit cautious into that turn again, because he's not sure exactly where the apex is, I don't think. That's because of me driving this car. I've never driven the Rio track before this race. So Piquet, they're going through and leading, and now it should be good. He's going to just take it a little bit easy, I think, and that means defending from the likes of Prost and DeAngelis now. He's running a bit wide, and Prost is coming. Have a look. It might even Prost, I think, nudged him a little bit into there, but Piquet has held on. He will not be bullied off the road, although there is the nudge from Prost. That was a big nudge, and Prost, though, he is the one who's been affected by it. DeAngelis goes through, and Piquet holds on in the lead, and now coming out of the final turn, and Nelson Piquet wins the Brazilian Grand Prix in 1984. What a great start to his championship defence. Nelson Piquet, 9 points to start, and what a brilliant race for Nelson. He'll parade round and he'll enjoy this one, and he's fully deserved. And shortly we'll go through the championship standings with you. It's obviously pretty much a no-brainer. The way we're going to do this, we're not going to do any amount of best rounds count. We're just going to do all points count. We'll do the 9-6-4-3-2-1 system that was in play in the 1984 season. So yes, let's take you through the standings then. Nelson Piquet wins the race for Brabham, so he will lead the championship with 9 points. Eliodeangelis, second for Lotus, he'll be there on 6. And then alainprost, third for McLaren, he will be on 4 points. Renearnoux, 4th for Ferrari, 3 points for him. 2 for Michele Alboreto in 5th. And nikilauda, for all it looks like McLaren would get that 1-2, he is down in 6th. alainprost only 3rd. What this means in the Constructors' Championship is that Brabham have the lead, thanks to Nelson Piquet's victory. Lotus are in 2nd with the 6 points. And then the two teams who got 2 drivers into the points are tied in 3rd, McLaren and Ferrari, on 5 points each. There's a lot more work that's going to need to be done by the McLarens. I thank you for tuning into this race, and please like and subscribe if you're enjoying this, and keep in the loop, and we'll have some more races to come soon.